We need to know who is the best fighter in the world. So both guys is best fighters. So I will be happy to watch that fight.
How do you feel like that goes down? Like what? I know you're training non-stop. You haven't stopped.
I'm just going there, take him down, and just TKO him with my elbows and stop that fight.
First round, second round?
First round.
Nice.
So you're kind of friends with Ilia too, and you're friends with Arman. Do you see them fighting this year?
I hope so. It's a good fight for the both guys. So fighting is, we need to know who is the best fighter in the world. So both guys is best fighters. So I will be happy to watch that fight. Yeah, it's a crazy fight. Arman is good moves. He has a good kick, good wrestling, and the other guy has a good jiu-jitsu, a good puncher. So it would be cool to watch that fight.
We need to know who is the best fighter in the world. So the both guys is best fighters. So I will be happy to watch that fight. How do you feel like that goes down? Like what? I know you're training non-stop. You haven't stopped. I'm just going there, take him down, and just TKO him with my elbows and stop that fight. First round, second round. First round. Nice. After winning the middleweight championship, Khamzat Chim has urged his desire to see a fight between Arman Tsarukyan and Ilia Topuria in 2025. Khamzat shares his thoughts on a potential fight between Ilia Topuria and Arman Tsarukyan. He hopes that the matchup should happen this year, calling it a great fight for both men. Khamzat explains that fans need to see who is truly the best in the world, pointing to Arman's strong wrestling and Ilia's sharp striking. As friends with both fighters, he adds that he would be excited to watch them test each other inside the octagon. We know you're kind of friends with Ilia too. And you're friends with Arman. Do you see them fighting this year? I hope so. It's good fight for the both guys. So, fighting is, we need to know who is the best fighter in the world. So, the both guys is best fighters. So, I will be happy to watch that fight. Yeah, crazy fight. Arman is good moves, like he has a good kick, good wristing, and the other guy has a good jiu-jitsu, good puncher, so it would be cool to watch out for. On the other hand, Paddy Pimblett told Arman's throne in his latest UFC 319 reaction video, claiming Arman was just chasing attention after Khamzat Chimaev's title win. He joked that Arman was doing everything possible to stay on camera, suggesting his call-outs were more about visibility than real opportunity. I knew there's no other way to say it, lad. Khamzat won that fight. That's at least 50-44, 50-43. That was a one-sided beatdown. Arman doing his best to get as much screen time as he can while his mate wins the belt post that will come to touching it. However, Arman's throne opens up about his close bond with Khamzat Chim. He says their friendship has grown over the past year as they train and push each other daily. Arman explains that they help one another both inside and outside the gym, and he wants nothing more than to see Khamzat become champion. He adds that Khamzat deserves it not only for his hard work and talent but also because he's a genuinely good person. When did the relationship with you and Khamzat become so unique? You guys are like brothers. I saw you every sparring you stay, every morning session you're there. You're helping him. When did the relationship with you and him become so close? I think it's already 1 year, like when we became a good friends and help each other. Whatever I need he help me, whatever he needs I help him. I want to see him champion and I'm so excited and can't wait because I know how hard he been working for that and that he really deserved it because he's not just good fighter, he's a good person. Meanwhile, Paddy Pimblett also took aim at several names in the lightweight division. He mocked Arman Tsarukyan for putting money on the table to secure a fight, saying it made him look desperate. Paddy then turned his attention to Ilia Topuria, admitting that rankings might not favor him yet, but insisting it was still the matchup he wanted. He also criticized Dan Hooker, saying his recent remarks cost him respect and brushing him off in blunt fashion. Also, I kept getting asked this weekend was who you fighting? When are you fighting earlier? When you're fighting earlier? I have no idea. Hopefully, it is going to be me versus the Chits next. And I think that's what all the Americans want, cause every American I bump into keeps saying where you going to smash that sausages in. I'm hoping that gets sorted. But I understand that I am at rank 9 or something. So other people probably are more deserving. But Posh Boy definitely isn't. Little Rich Boy showing how desperate he is, offering him £1,000,000 to fight him. Spoiled rich baby trying to pay the way out of things. That's why he quit when he was making weight in a bath like a little A___A. Arman's irrelevant. No one cares about him. As I always say, I've got nothing but respect for Justin, but I keep seeing in interviews him saying he doesn't want to fight me. I think the only fight he makes me, and I seen Danuka talking A___A the other day as well. I used to like Danuka, now you can eat A___A. On the other hand, Arman Tsarukyan continues his push for a title shot by highlighting differences between his striking and Ilia. He claimed Ilia leaned too much in boxing combinations while he had a broader toolkit that included kicks, elbows, and knees. Confident in his all-round game, Arman said the championship was already within his grasp and promised to show the division why he was on another level. They got to give me this fight because I'm the next UFC champion. It's my belt. Everybody talks about Ilia's striking. Everybody says that Ilia is something they've never seen before, but I feel you're the same way. You have striking, you have ground game, you have wrestling, you have kicking, you have everything it takes to out-counter everything Ilia throws at you. Do you think Ilia is as special as everybody says he is? He has just one special thing. It's a boxing. That's all. It's not boxing. It's my man. And even the striking, I'm better than him for sure because my kicks, my elbows, my knees work all those, and he does just good boxing and they can wrestle as well. So I just can't wait, to show everybody like what's my level because I've been improving myself every day. Arman Tsarukyan doubled down on his push for a title fight by daring Ilia to back up his words with actions. He declared he was ready to stake $500,000 in himself, showing just how confident he was in beating the champion. Arman framed the offer not as trash talk, but as proof of his belief in his skills, insisting the only real way to settle the debate was to face each other inside the octagon. So, no big bets from your own pockets? No, I can put the bets. I can put like $500,000 if he beat me. If I beat him, he's going to give me $500,000. So, I can put it that. Okay. So, he's willing to make handshake bet if he wants to make that. So, I'm down and we can shake hand fight. If I lose, I'll give him $500,000. If I beat him, he's going to give me $500,000. Arman also shared doubts on Ilia's ability to handle the division's elite. He argued that Ilia leaned too heavily on his boxing and hadn't shown the full versatility needed at the highest level. By contrast, Arman highlighted his own mix of wrestling, grappling, and diverse striking, saying that his well-rounded game made him a more complete fighter. Like, what do you see the holes in Ilia's game? 'Cause Ilia looks like most people, if you're just watching him now, you think he's a striker, but he came into MMA as a grappler. But what are the holes you see in his game? I'm curious. I mean, he's a good striker. Not good striker. He's a good boxer, but I feel like myself, I'm a better like MMA fighter than him because I'm more skilled than him. I got good kicks, knees, like wrestling setup, boxing with wrestling against the cage, grappling everything. He has good boxing and that's all. Arman further broke down how he would approach a fight with Topuria. Instead of trading punches, he said the key was to smother Ilia with non-stop pace and force him into exhausting grappling sequences. Arman believed Ilia struggled to maintain his energy and scrambles and that disrupting his flow early would expose those weaknesses. To him, the smartest path wasn't a striking duel, but a grinding fight that drained Ilia from the start. I feel like you got to just keep pressure him, try him, take him down, make him tired because he's gets out so fast with the wrestling. If you just going to stay and try to box him, it's not going to work it because it's his pace, and you got to break it. You got to make him tired. Like if you watch fights where he wrestled, he got tired and so fast. And that's why we got to make that scramble. However, Ilia Topuria dismisses the idea of defending his title against Arman Tsarukyan. He argues that Arman hasn't earned the opportunity, and even questions whether Arman can reliably make it to fight night. Ilia makes it clear he has no interest in the matchup, going as far as to say he would rather give up the belt than defend it against Tsarukyan. Listen, when you put so much effort in the game, and you have a guy in front who you don't know that maybe he could pull out from the fight, that's not something good for us. It's not my back, bro. I don't care. They're going to give him a fight before the title start cause there is no way if I am the world champion. I'm never going to give him a chance to fight for the title. I will be like, listen, if that's the case, take my belt. I don't do it. Meanwhile, the UFC pros criticized Ilia Topuria for this statement. Michael Bisping and Paul Felder were not impressed with Ilia Topuria avoiding Arman Tsarukyan. Bisping admitted he was a big fan of Ilia, praising him as a respectful and talented fighter, but questioned why Topuria would back out after agreeing to take the fight. Felder was more direct, criticizing champions who chase only big-money fights. He argued that Ilia was already the draw and did not need to avoid top contenders like Era. Why say that you would relinquish the B? I am the biggest fan of Ilia, right? I love how he carries himself. Every interaction I've had, he's so respectful. He's obviously a monster inside the octagon.